Hi guys. Hey, yeah, it's me. It's me. It's Kim. I know I look a little bit different, don't I? Well, so this whole medium here, it's a little bit new for me. So, you remember when you were in high school and college how the whole world was like, wow, was like totally new. And you didn't know what was out there, and so you spent that whole time trying out different personalities, different ideas, just a whole bunch of different things. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm i'm just going to try out a few different things and see what works for me. But you know what, I think I'd like your input too. So, look at the different videos, see the different character animations, and vote for the one that you like the best. And how would you vote? Give it a like and put a comment in saying, "Hey, this fish thing, it works for me." Or, "Hey, the other animation, this animation works for me." And I can't guarantee that I'll choose the one that you like, but it would be great if I did, wouldn't it? So so yeah, here, this is me. Now I'm a fish. Okay. Oh, and hey, did you notice at the beginning of the video the music's changed? Yeah, yeah. I changed the music to something more mellow. Yeah, my husband said that, that upbeat music, that was okay, but after you heard it a few times, that upbeat stuff, nah, that was just a little bit annoying. So, you know, I get that, who'd want upbeat music? I can totally understand that, huh? So, yeah, okay, welcome to my life. But yeah, so we have new music, and let's see how let's see how you like that. Hey, maybe you could vote for that too. And if you liked it, put a like or a comment saying, "Yeah, I like the mellow music too cuz don't need any more upbeat music." Okay. So, let's talk about what we're going to talk about here. Remember, I'm doing my 30-day juice challenge, and it's been a learning experience for sure. And you know, let's recap what happened day 4. Oh, day 4, remember that? Ugh. I had been juicing for 4 days. Well, actually a lot longer than that, but let's say 4 days. And on day 4, my husband and I, we went out to dinner, had a great meal. Being foodies, it was a lot of fats and tasty foods. And then afterwards, I came home and topped it off with a candy bar. And within a half hour of doing that candy bar, everything went sideways. I was in excruciating pain. It lasted for 18 hours. There was nothing I could do to make the pain go away. And, because there was no other, because nothing was working, I even tried throwing up. That did nothing for me. So it wasn't until the next day that I tried some Pepto Bismol and found that out of everything, that was the only thing that worked. So, all the Chinese herbs, all the different foods you can take to calm your stomach, even some of the Western things like Pepsid AC or Tums, nothing worked. And the Pepsid AC made it worse. So it was, I was just amazed that I even tried the Pepto Bismol because I was so worried that it was going to make it worse. But I did, and that was the only thing that works. So, if you want to see what was happening, go back to the 30-day challenge, day 4, and see what I came up with. Either way, I realized I had to change what I was doing. So now I've got a whole new list of supplements, and I've got some really key reasons on why I chose those supplements. So let's take a look, okay? Okay, so here's what I know. I know that I think it might be an ulcer, and I really know that fats and sugars cause a huge problem with my digestion right now. And so that gives me a couple goals. If it's an ulcer, I would really like to repair that. And since fats and sugars seem to be my big problem, I would really like to improve the digestion of those two things. Okay, so then where do we go? What are we going to do now? Well, there's three things that I'm going to look at because I'm going to use Chinese nutritional theory to help improve this. And so I'm going to need my Chinese medical diagnosis. And from that, I will get my eating goals to repair and to improve this. So my Chinese medical diagnosis, you might have seen this in earlier videos. It's liver overacting on the stomach. And if we look at this in another way, uh, the two big reasons for liver overacting on the stomach is stress and poor food choices, which is easy to do here because in the United States we like pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs, french fries, deep fried food, fried fish, mayonnaise, butter. We just like a lot of fats, and then on the other side we like sugars and sodas, cakes, desserts. So those things, we can do them when we're 10, and we can usually do them when we're 15 and 20 years old, but as we get older they have a tendency to start breaking down our digestive tract and start causing heartburn and acid indigestion. So let's look at these symptoms and translate them. Heartburn is hot in Chinese medicine. Stress causes exhaustion, which is deficiency in Chinese medicine. And the channels are the liver and the stomach. So when we look at Chinese nutritional therapy, there's basics. Every food has a temperature, direction, flavor, and they address one or more organs. And how is this going to impact my selections? Well, I want foods that are going to be cooling. I want their direction to be up and down. It can't just be one direction. And then I want them to strengthen the stomach and spleen, and I want them to strengthen the liver and gallbladder. So in Chinese medicine, stomach and spleen deals with sweet foods, and the liver and gallbladder deals with fats. So here's my first choice, kefir, of course, huh? It's cool, its direction is downwards, it's sweet and sour, and it addresses the stomach and the liver. So this clears heat, it relaxes the liver, which is probably what I like most about kefir, and it helps reduce nervousness, it helps improve sleep, it helps heal stomach ulcers and reduces stomach pain. So this one food targets almost everything that I'm dealing with. Then I made another choice of ginger and umeboshi. And these are two unique choices that I chose. You eat these like a condiment. This is not a food and these are not meals, but they're like condiments. And umeboshi is cooling. It's a salted plum and it's a Japanese food. And then pickled ginger is warming. And again, this is the sushi pickled ginger and another Japanese food. Now, again, most people aren't going to like them because they're such pungent tasting condiments, and especially the umeboshi, that probably is an acquired taste. It's very sour and it's very salty. The thing about these two things, though, is that both of them promote digestion. They can stop internal bleeding, and they're great at detoxifying the gut. And here's the big kicker for me is that they aid in the digestion of fats and oils. So for little foods, they have a really, really big kick. So a great food to use as a condiment with your meals. And here's the other food choice that I made, which was cabbage and cucumber. And you saw this in my previous video. This is my new juice regime. Both of these are cooling. Cabbage moves upward, cucumbers move downward. They're both sweet and they both address or support the stomach and spleen. So these two all by themselves help repair the digestive tract and repair ulcers. They also reduce anxiety, and sometimes people get the sensation of a lump in their throat and there's nothing there. You can go to your doctor, they will find nothing, and it can reduce that sensation and it can also reduce red eyes. So that was my last key food choice. Now, it wasn't just food choices. I wanted to improve my digestion, and here's where I kind of picked some supplements. And there's a few supplements that I picked. One was enzymes, the other was probiotics, and the last was glandular gallbladder support. And then I put gut shot here, which I could probably put that in the food choices. This is sauerkraut juice. Gut shots sauerkraut juice, really good for the liver and digestion, and a lot of probiotics in that. Yet the other three, enzymes, probiotics, and glandular gallbladder support, enzymes, you'll see on this channel there is another video on how to buy enzymes. And so you know, it's a short video. It shows you how to select a good quality enzyme, what you're looking for and why you're looking for that. So I went out and grabbed what appeared to me to be a good quality enzyme, and I'm using that. Probiotics, I did the exact same thing. I went with a strong brand name and what appears to be a solid probiotic supplement. And then the last thing I added in was a glandular gallbladder support because fats and oils are such a big problem for me. So those were my supplement or what I've incorporated as my supplements. And I made sure that I was only doing a few supplements because if it was going to be 30 pills and it was going to be a meal, I wasn't going to do it. So I needed to be very, very focused, very, very targeted. And right now there's 3 key supplements that I take on a daily basis, and that's what I'm using. So there it is. Well, so there it is. That's my new supplement routine. And guess what? Right now it seems to be working. I'm pretty excited about it because, yeah, working for me, working, liking it. So I haven't had really much problems with my stomach since I started this, but I can tell you, there's still a lot of time left. Anything could happen. But until next time, I'll catch you on the other side.